Hello guys, this is Michael from Game Domain here, and today I have myself and a few other people stating their favorite games of 2016. Hope you guys enjoy. On my 3 favorite games from 2016. Now this list is obviously going to be a lot different of yours, because I haven't really been gaming and too many different games this year, so I haven't played that many. I really haven't played that many games this year, so these are a little bit out of the way in terms of like the most popular stuff. Like you're not gonna see like like AAA game. You're not gonna see like the biggest games that came out this year. But here, so start off, I have H1Z1 King of the Kill. Now I really like this game because of the multiplayer experience, and I haven't played it in a while, but it is a really good game. The only critique I have about it is that the games don't last as long as they should. Really, they go a little too quickly for my taste, and also the it just becomes a little bit repetitive after a while of playing. But if you don't really care about that and you can sit through a long while, many games, I definitely recommend picking this game, because basically it's a survival game, and you spawn into this area and you have to fight other players, collect gear, and be the last one alive. And it's a really great game. I really like it. Number 2 for me is gonna have to be Dead by Daylight. Now, Dead by Daylight came out earlier this year. It's basically, so you and this other group of people spawn in a certain area, and you're being chased by this killer, and the objective is to activate generators to power the exit gates to escape the map, and that's how you win the game. Now, it's 4 players to a game, and then there's 1 killer, so you can have a party of 5 people in a custom game, but in a regular game you can have only 4 people, 4 survivors, and then a random killer. And you can also play just as a single survivor and get spawned into a lobby with multiple people, or just play as a killer. So I really do like that game. And number 1 here is Firewatch. Now Firewatch came out, I believe, like really early this year, actually. I think it might have been in February, correct me if I'm wrong. Now basically in this game, it's a very rich storyline, which is one of my favorite things about it, and the gameplay is just really amazing. I love it. And basically, you go out there because your wife has early onset dementia, so she is having trouble with her mental health and remembering things. So you go out there to get rid of your stress, and this whole storyline unfolds between you and this woman you meet named Delilah, and you start to have a growing relationship for her. And then all these things happen, and it really is just a great game. The scenery is honestly just so amazing on it. It really is great. The colors are great, the graphics are great, storyline beautiful. And overall, I think it's just a great game. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on my 3 favorite games from 2016. I'd like you guys to leave yours below in the comments so we can read about, what kind of games you've been playing. One I was thinking of putting on this list would have probably been Doom, but I haven't purchased that yet. I'm planning on doing it soon. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Have a Happy New Year, and have a good day.
Hey guys, Joe here, and for my 3rd favorite game of the year goes to Overwatch. And yes, I know it won the Best Game of the Year award of 2016, but it's my 3rd favorite. It's okay, it's just that it gets a little repetitive. My 2nd favorite game of the year goes to Quantum Break. I really love time-based games. I just think they're really interesting and cool, and how the mechanics work. And for my favorite game of the year goes to Titanfall 2. It's really fun. I love all the different Titans you can use, the different stuff like phase shift or cloak. I really like those type of things. And I'm not really that's one of my first shooters I've really ever, tried around with. And I really like it. It has a nice play feel to it.
Hi, it's Jimmy from Political Outsider. Although I haven't played many games that were made in 2016, I've mostly played games that are a few years older, but there are 3 games that stick out to me and that were very good. And the number 3 on my short list, I would say, is Superhot. If you don't know what Superhot is, it is it's a first-person shooter, and it the main mechanic of the game is the slower you move, it slows down time, so you can shoot fast and kill people really fast. It has some very good action scenes, and you kill these red guys, and you can do all types of crazy things, and it's a very fun game. And that game came out in, I think, February of this year. Now, number 2 on my list, I would say, is Dead by Daylight. That game came out in June, and that game is pretty fun. If you don't have it, I would recommend getting it, because like you can spend a lot of time on it, and it's very fun. The game is basically you're on a map. The map is kind of like, it's supposed to have like a scary feel to it, and there are 4 survivors and 1 killer, and the killer has to kill the survivors before the survivors can escape. And it's a very suspenseful game, because you have to hide, you have to heal people, you have to help people, you have to find things, and the main goal of the game is to overall like escape from the killer and not die and make it out. And for number 1 on my short list is Overwatch. I'm sure many of you know about Overwatch. It's like the first-person Team Fortress 2 type of game. It came out in, I believe it came out in spring, and it's very fun. I have it on a PC and Xbox, and it's a very good game. It has a lot of heroes you can be. Each of them have different abilities, different weapons, different things they can do, and it makes the game like very fun with having all this variety and all the different game modes that are in it. And I would recommend all these games on the list, and 2 of these games are actually first-person shooter games, but Overwatch is a bit different. If you like Team Fortress 2, I would say go for Overwatch. So those are my 3 favorite games of 2016.
Hi, Kyle from Ginger Ninja Gaming here, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite games of 2016. So first off, we have Stardew Valley. More Animal Crossing, or just like an RPG with a lot of farming, like Harvest Moon, and I really loved it. I usually don't tend to like indie games because they're not always completely reliable. You have to do your research before you buy them, because they're not always going to be perfect, like a AAA title like Fallout 4 or something like that. But I really enjoy this game because I'll put hours and hours into farming simulators and like games with tons of NPCs, and I just adore RPGs and stuff like that, and where you could build your town, restore it, and maintain it, and I really love that aspect. And for my next favorite game of 2016, I have Uncharted 4. I haven't yet played the other Uncharted games, but I love Uncharted 4. It feels like Assassin's Creed with less collectibles and just more story. It's so fun. It's like, even though there's no save points, you choose when to save. You have to go into the menu. I forget to save, and I'll just go in and I'll play for hours and hours, and I won't even realize how long I played. And the graphics, they are so amazing. They're crystal. I only have a 1080p TV, but it still looks amazing. I don't think there's any other better game on the PS4. And it in 4K would be crazy. But for my favorite game of the year, I have Skyrim Remastered. This game I've been waiting forever, because I've played on the Xbox 360. I've put in hundreds of hours on the Xbox 360, hundreds of hours on the PC, finally got mods, but now I get to see an amazing Skyrim with God rays, and the graphics are extremely improved. Everything looks amazing, all the DLC, and I get mods if I want. I haven't used the mods yet, but I've seen some YouTube videos on it, and they look amazing. I love the game already, and I can't wait to start playing it again. I've already played some, and it looks beautiful. I don't think there's any other game that looks better.
That's the list. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, write in the comments what your favorite games of 2016 were. Okay guys, bye and have a wonderful day.